Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We got some more bats pre-61 Appa's League. We got the New York Giants traveling out to St. Louis to play the Cardinals here on April 27th, leading off for the Giants. Batting first, playing second, Frankie Frisch. Batting second, playing third, Freddie Lindstrom. Batting third, playing first base, Bill Terry. Batting fourth, playing center field, Willie Mays. Batting fifth, playing left field, Mel Watt. Batting sixth, playing right field, Bobby Thompson. Batting seventh, doing the catching, Roger Bresnahan. Batting eighth, playing shortstop, Travis Jackson. Batting ninth and on the mound, pitching for the Giants, Carl Hubbell. And for the hometown St. Louis Cardinals, leading off, playing second base, Ed Chiarentes. Batting second, playing center field, Enos Slaughter. Batting third, playing third shortstop, Roger Hornsby. Batting fourth, playing left field, Stan Musial. Batting fifth, playing right field, Joe Medrick. Batting sixth, playing first base, Johnny Mize. Batting seventh, playing third base, Whitey Kursky. Batting eighth, doing the catching, Jimmy Wilson. And on the mound, batting ninth, on the pitching, is Harry BRECHEEN. And let's get down here to the field in St. Louis and get this game started. And you can see the team comparisons there. The Giants are 4-4, and they've struck out 34 times, walked 27, hit 14 doubles and 5 triples. Cardinals are 3-4. They've struck out 29 times, walked 30, had 8 doubles, and have hit 7 triples. Frankie Frisch to lead it off, batting a .182, no homers and 2 RBIs, going up against
BRECHEEN
here today. BRECHEEN is second start. He's 0-1 with a 20.25 ERA. Here's the pitch to Frankie Frisch. We'll get this game started, folks. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. He strikes Frankie out for out number 1. Here comes Fred Lindstrom up now. And Freddie's batting .243, 3 homers and 7 RBI. And that's going to be a fly ball out to left field for out number 2. And Bill Terry's up now. The man with 2 first names is batting .242, 2 homers and 7 RBIs. And that's going to be a base on balls. Terry trots on down to first. That brings up Willie Mays now. And Mays is batting .300 with 3 homers and 6 RBIs. And that ball is high. How far is this one going to travel, folks? Against the lefty, 18, and that's going to be a homer. I believe, let's see here, make sure I didn't read it wrong. And yep, he's got a G, not an H. That's a 2-run shot by Willie Mays. And the Giants take a 2-0 lead. Brings up Mel Watt now. And odds back 188 with a homer and 4 RBIs. And that's going to be a ground ball back to Harry. He fires over to first, and that'll do it. But Willie Mays with the 2-run homer. It's Giants 2, Cardinals coming up the bat. The Cardinals will have Red, Slaughter, and Roger up. Red's batting .172, no homers, 3 RBIs, going up against Hubbell. Hubbell is pitched in, this will be a second game, no record with a 6.75 ERA. And here's the pitch to Red. And that's going to be a ground ball down the short Jackson's up with it. Fires across the diamond for out number 1. Enos Slaughter's up now. And Slaughter is batting .292. No homers and an RBI. And that'll be a base. Boom balls to big country. Enos Slaughter's aboard here with a 1-out walk. Roger Hornsby's up now. Tying run at the plate. And Hornsby's batting .241. No homers and 4 RBIs. Here's the pitch to Hornsby. And that's going to be against the lefty, a 19. And that's going to be a ground ball down the short. A 32 on a 9. And that's going to get the lead runner. Slaughter's out on the 6-4 put out. So now there's 2 outs for Stan Musial. See if Stan the man can get some runs in for the Cardinals. Musial's batting .192, no homers and 3 RBIs. And that's going to be against the lefty, a 22. That's going to be a pop-up down the short. And Jackson's got it, and that'll end the inning. Cardinals strand 1. We go to the 2nd inning. It's 2-0 G-men. You got Thompson, Bresnahan, and Jackson due up here. Bobby is first plate appearance of the year for Bobby. Here's the pitch to him. And that's going to be a ground ball down the 3rd. That'll be out number 1. And Bresnahan's up batting .276, 2 homers and 4 RBIs. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Slaughter in center for out number 2. Travis Jackson now for the Giants. Travis is batting .259 with a homer and 4 RBIs. And that's a fly ball again out to Slaughter. And that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Giants. Bottom of the 2nd we go. You got Medrick, Mize, and Krewski due up here for the Cardinals. And now here's the pitch to Joe Medrick. Medrick's batting .083. He's 2 for 24 on the year with a homer and 3 RBIs. And Medrick gets a hold of this one. He drives that down into the corner and left field right down the line. And that'll be a double. So Medrick starts this inning off with a stand-up double for the Cardinals. Runner down there in scoring position now. And Johnny Mize is up. Johnny's only hitting .087. He's 2 for 23. No homers and no RBIs. And he blasts this one, folks. That ball is high. How far is this one going to travel? Against a lefty, a 22. And that ball is out of here. Johnny Mize has just tied this ball game up. He turns on this one, hits this into the right field bleachers. It's 2-2. Still nobody out here. Scar Hubbell's getting roughed up here in the 2nd.
Kurowski.
As Mr. Whitey Kurowski comes up now. He's batting .312 on the year. 3 homers and 5 RBIs. And that's going to be a hit by pitch. Yeah, they hit. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but the Cardinals aren't happy. They're standing at the top of the steps chirping.
Kurowski.
Kurowski walks on down to first. He's staring over at Carl. Let's see if anything happens here. Brings up Jimmy Wilson now. Wilson is batting .185. No homers and 2 RBIs. And he hits this ball into, let's see, against the lefty. I'll make him an 18. And that's hit in the left field. Mel Ott makes a nice play out there. Robs Wilson of a base hit. And that'll bring up Harry. Harry's batting 0 for 1 on the year. Can he get a job done? He's going to try to lay down a bunt. Wait a second. I looked at the wrong chart. Let's see here. What was that? Looked at the wrong chart. I might have screwed this up. So an 18. And that should have been a ground ball down the second. Let's see here. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Ground ball down the second. Give me 1 second, guys. A ground ball down the second. He's going to try to lay down a Wilson of a base hit. And that's hit in the left field. Mel Ott makes a nice play. Alrighty, now we got it. So that should have been a ground ball down the second. They'll get the lead runner. So we'll undo that. So that'll get rid of Whitey down at first. Instead, that's going to be a 4-6 put out. And now you got Wilson at first. And again, Harry's still going to try to bunt out. Here's the pitch to Harry. And that's going to be a 2 balls and no strikes. He misses 2 attempts to bunt. Keep the bunt sign on. And a 34. And he misses another one. He strikes out. Can't get the bunt down. So now there's 2 outs. Runner still at first. And now you got Red up. Red grounded out the short his first time up. Here's the pitch to Red. And that's going to be could be a wild pitch. Nope. It's going to be a pop up. See where it's at. And that's going to be a pop up behind home plate. And Bresnahan throws the mask off, makes the catch for out number 3. So the Cardinals score 2 on the 2-run homer. And we go to the top of the 3rd, tied up at 2 apiece. And we have Hubbell due up, followed by Frisch and Lindstrom. Hubbell is 0 for 2 on the year. Here's the pitch to Carl. And that's going to be a 29. It's going to be a comebacker of the Harry over to first. And that'll be out number 1. And Frisch is up now. And Frisch, he struck out his first time up. And that's going to be another swing and a miss. Matter of fact, the other one should have been a swing and a miss. And we'll do this. Both of them, he struck out both batters. I messed that up. Darn. So it should be undo. Now there's 2 outs. And Lindstrom's up. Can Harry strike the side out? Lindstrom flew out the left his first time up. And that's going to be a rare play, a 39 and a 65. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that ball is high. How far is Lindstrom going to drive this ball? 19, and that ball is out of here. Freddie Lindstrom with a solo shot in the deep center field. And it is now a 3-2 ball game. So the Giants regain the lead on the solo homer. Bill Terry's up now. Bill walked his first time up. And that's going to be a base hit in the right field. That brings up Willie Mays, and he had a 2-run homer his first time up. So Mays up now with 2 outs. Terry at first. Here's the pitch to Willie. And that's going to be against the lefty. 18. And that's going to be a nice play down at second by Red. He fires over to first to end the inning. But Freddie's homer makes it a 3-2 ball game. We go to the bottom of the third. You got Slaughter. Hornsby and Musial due up here. Slaughter walked his first time up. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. Hubbell strikes him out. Out number 1. Here comes Hornsby up now. And Hornsby reached on the fielder's choice his first time up. And that's going to be a ground ball down to Jackson at short. That'll be out number 2. And Stan the Man's up now. And Musial is 0 for 1. He pops up the short his first time up. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Ott. 1, 2, 3 goes the Cardinals. To the top of the 4th we go. You got Ott due up here. Thompson and Bresnahan due up. And Ott, that's going to be against the lefty 27. That's going to be a fly ball out the left. Stan Musial's got it for out number 1. And Bobby Thompson's up now. Bobby grounded out the third his first time up. And that's going to be against the lefty in 18. That's going to be a single in the center field. Thompson's aboard here. 1 out single. As Slaughter couldn't get to it. So you see the Cardinals' upcoming schedule. They got one more game here in town against the Giants. Then they go on the road to play Philadelphia. Then they come back home here to play the Braves. Bresnahan flew out to center field his first time up. And that's going to be popped up down the short. And Rogers has got it for out number 2. And Jackson's up, Travis Jackson. He's 0 for 1. He flew out to center his first time up. And a 9 against the 17. And that is going to be a great play down there at short. Rogers has got it. He'll fire over to first. And that'll end the inning, folks. And the Giants strand 1. To the bottom of the 4th we go. Medrick, Mize, and Whitey due up here. Joe Medrick doubled his first time up and came around to score. And that's going to be a 21 and a 9. That's going to be a ground ball. That's going to be a swing and a miss. He strikes him out, folks. And all of a sudden, Carl Hoover's starting to find it here. That's his 3rd strikeout of the game. And here's Johnny Mize. He hit the 2-run homer to tie this game up his last time up. And they don't want no parts of Johnny. He's going to trot on down to first with a 1-out walk.
Kurowski.
And now you got Kurowski up here with 1 out and Mize down in first. Kurowski got hit by a pitch his first time up. And that's going to be a ground ball down the second. And that's going to be a nice play by Frisch. Only play after knocking that ball down is going to be thrown over to first. They get one out. The runner does get in scoring position to tie this ball game up. Johnny Mize down at second for Wilson. Wilson reached on a fielder's choice his first time up. And that's going to be grounded down the short. No, that's going to be popped up down the short. And that'll win the inning. And the Cardinals strand one. We go to the top of the fifth. It's still 3-2 Giants. You got Carl Hubbell due up. The lineup will turn over to Frisch and Lindstrom. Hubbell struck out his first time up. And that's going to be a fly ball in the right field. And Joe Medrick makes the catch for out number 1. And Frankie Frisch is up now. Frankie's 0 for 2. Struck out twice. Can Harry get the hat trick on him? 61 and a 29. He sure can. And Frisch strikes out for the third time. Here comes Lindstrom. He hit a solo homer his last time up to give the Giants a 3-2 lead. He's flown out the left his other time up. And that's going to be a ground ball down the short. Hornsby's got it. And that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Giants. To the bottom of the fifth we go. And we got the bottom part of the order due up here for the Cardinals. Can they make some noise here in the bottom of the fifth?
BRECHEEN.
And Harry BRECHEEN struck out his first time up against Carl Hubbell. And then you'll have Red and Enos due up after that. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be another swing and a miss. Strike 3. He's out of there. That is Hubbell's 4th strikeout of the game. And Red's up now. He's popped up the catcher and grounded out the short. And that's going to be a base hit. Red's aboard here with a 1-out single in the right. And up to the plate now is Enos Slaughter. Slaughter is 0 for 1. He has walked and struck out yet to put the ball in play. And that's going to be a fly ball out the middle on for out number 2. And now it's up to Roger Hornsby. And Hornsby is 0 for 2 today. He's reached on a fielder's choice and grounded out. And that's going to be a ground ball down the third. And he'll go the short way over the second to end the inning. The old 5-4 put out. And the Cardinals strand another. To the top of the 6th we go. Terry Maisonot, the big boys are due up here. Bill's 1 for 1. He has walked in singled. And that's going to be a ground ball down to Hornsby for out number 1. And it brings up Willie Mays. He's 1 for 2 today with a homer. And he has grounded out the second his other time up. And that's going to be a rare play, a 40 on a 21. And that's going to be a foul ball, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball again down the short. So 2 ground balls by Mays, 2 outs. And Mel Ott's up now with 2 outs and nobody on. And Mel Ott, he is grounded out to the pitcher and flown out the left. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. And that'll end the inning. To the bottom of the 6th we go. Got Musial, Medrick, and Mize, the killer M's due up here. The 3M boys. Stands 0 for 2, popped up and flown out. And that's going to be another fly ball. This one out the left. Ott's got it. It's the second time he's flown out the Ott. Joe Medrick's up now. Joe's doubled and struck out, came around to score. And that's going to be a ground ball down to Jackson. Quick 2 outs here in the 6th. Can the big cat Johnny Mize keep this inning going for the Cardinals? Mize is homered and walked. Perfect 1 for 1. And that ball is high. Johnny Mize, that ball is deep. Let's see how far this ball travels, folks. And that's gone. Johnny Mize doing it all today. Just hit another homer, tied this ball game up. He's driven on in all 3 runs for the Cardinals. It's the Mize 3, the Giants 3 show. Johnny Mize doing it all here. And Whitey's up now. He has been hit by a pitch and grounded out to second. And that's going to be a base hit. And all of a sudden, with 2 outs, Carl's having trouble trying to get out of this 6th inning. And Mr. Wilson's up now. And Wilson's 0 for 2. He has reached on a fielder's choice and lined out the second. And a 39 against that. Make him an 18. 18. And that's going to be a single. And Wilson beats it out. A little Baltimore chop. Now we got first and second and 2 outs. And Harry's going to stay in the game or not. That is the question. That is the question. First and second. He's pitching a decent ball game. They're going to let Harry bat. He's 0 for 2. He struck out twice. 2 outs. Here's the pitch to him. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Thompson in right field. That'll end it. But Johnny Mize's home run ties this game up. To the 7th inning we go. And we got Thompson, Bresnahan, and Jackson due up here in the 7th. And Bobby's 1 for 2. He is grounded out and singled. Here's the pitch from Harry. And that's going to be a pop-up down the second short. And Rogers has got it. Out number 1. Here comes Bresnahan up now. Bresnahan's 0 for 2. Flown out and popped up. And not this time. That's going to be a double in the right field. So the Giants now got the go-ahead run down at second. And Mr. Travis is up. Can he deliver here with Roger Bresnahan down there? Travis is 0 for 2, flown out and grounded out. And that's going to be against the lefty, a 17. And that's going to be a base hit in the left field. And Stan doesn't have that great of an arm out there. Let's see here, a 5. That'll be a 43. That'll be a 6, 16. So a 31. A 31, Bresnahan will score. A 61 or lower, Bresnahan scores. And he's in there. So that's an RBI single by Jackson. And that gives the Giants a 4-3 lead here. And Hubbell, are they going to pitch hit for Hubbell? I think they are here in the 7th. You got the lefty, a lefty. They got any lefties here? Johnny's out there. Just looking to see what kind of bullpen action they could get up here. So give me a second, guys. Got Johnny Antonelli out there. So they got Johnny
Marquardt
and Rube Monquad. So they got 2 lefties out there. So yeah, they're going to pitch hit for Hubbell with 1 out here. Hubbell's got the lead now. So he's eligible for the win. Let's see here. He's going to come off the bench to face Harry. Right-handed bat here. So coming off the bench, it's going to be Kelly's going to come off the bench here for the Giants. Try to give the Giants some insurance runs here. And there's High Pockets Kelly. George Kelly coming off the bench. And Kelly, this will be his first plate appearance of the year. In 1924, he batted .324, 21 homers, and 136 RBIs. And he makes them pay, folks. That ball is high. Let's see how far that's going to travel against the lefty. A 20. And that's going to be a home run by High Pockets Kelly. And that busted this game wide open, didn't it? Kelly off the bench with a 2-run homer. The Giants now take a 3-run lead. That ball was hit high in the air at the left field. And now you got nobody on. 3 runs in. And they're going to let him pitch to Frisch. Harry will pitch to Frisch. Frankie's 0 for 3. He struck out all 3 times. He's already got the hat trick. Can he give him the golden sombrero? That is the question. And a 28 note, that'll be a ground ball down the short for out number 2. And Frankie Lindstrom's up now. And Frankie's 1 for 3 with a solo homer. Flew out and grounded out. And that's going to be a rare play, a 39 and a 24. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 1. And that's going to be a 10 against the lefty, a 19. And that's going to be a base hit into center field. So Lindstrom's aboard here with a single. And this will probably be Harry's last batter. He'll pitch to the lefty, Terry. Terry's 1 for 2. He's walked, singled, and grounded out the short. And that's going to be a fly ball out the right. Medrick's got it. That ends the inning, but the damage has been done. Make it to the 7th inning stretch, 6-3. Let's see which one of these Giants are going to come out of the bullpen here. And you know what? We're going to do the old double switch. Kelly came in. We're going to let Kelly play first. Stay in and play first. Terry's going to come out of the game. And let's see. He's going to come in here and pitch. And Rube's going to come in here and pitch. And he's going to bat in the 3 spot for Terry. And Kelly will stay in and play first. And this is Rube's 3rd appearance, no record, with a 12.27 ERA. He'll be facing Red, Enos Slaughter, and Hornsby. He'll turn Red around here. Red will bat. Well, no, Red will keep batting from the right side. As you can see the team comparisons here, the Giants have scored 42 runs on 19 homers and 1 stolen base. Cardinals 27 runs on 5 homers and no stolen bases and haven't been caught stealing. Here's the pitch to Red, 1 for 3. He has singled, grounded out, and popped up. And that's going to be against the lefty. That'll be a 22. And that's that's going to be a fly ball out the Melot for out number 1. Nina Slaughter's up now. And Slaughter's 0 for 2. He has walked, struck out, and flown out. And that's going to be a ground ball down to Lindstrom. And Freddie's got it. Fires over to first. And that'll be 2 quick outs. And Hornsby's up now. And he's 0 for 3. He's reached on 2 fielders' choices and grounded out. And not this time. That's going to be a double in the right field. So a 2-out double. And Stan the Man's up now with a runner in scoring position. Cardinals would like to cash in here and cut that lead to 2 at least. Stan's 0 for 3. He's flown out the left twice and popped up. And that's going to be a ground ball. Pop up down the short. Just like the other time. 2 pop-ups to short, 2 fly balls to left. And Stan's 0 for 4. We go to the top of the 8th. It's still a 6-3 Giants lead. And we got Mays, Ott, and Thompson due up here. Willie's 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer. He's grounded out twice. And that's going to be another ground ball. This one down the red at second. And that'll be out number 1. And now you got Mel up. He's 0 for 3. He's grounded out, flown out, and struck out. And that's going to be against the lefty. That'll be a 27. And that'll be a ground ball again down the red. 2 ground balls to red, 2 outs. And here comes Bobby up. And he's 1 for 3. Bobby Thompson's got a single. Grounded out and popped up. And that'll be against 18. That's going to be a nice play down there by Rogers Hornsby at short. Robs Bobby of a hit. 1, 2, 3 goes the Giants. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's still a 6-3 ball game. And we got Medrick due up, followed by Mize and Whitey. Joe's 1 for 3 with a double. Struck out and grounded out. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Willie in center for out number 1. And the big cat's up now, Johnny Mize. Johnny's 2 for 2. He's got 2 homers on the day. Can he get number 3? And he's walked. And they finally get him out. They strike the big cat out for out number 2. And Whitey's up now. Can he get something going here with 2 outs?
Kurowski.
And he's 1 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch, grounded out, and singled. Here's the pitch to Kurowski. And that's going to be another hit batter. And they coming out of the dugout this time, folks. They are hot. The Giants with a 3-run lead have hit Whitey twice. The Giants are hot around the plate and ain't their fault. Cooler heads prevailed, no fight, but the Cardinals are not happy. So Whitey down at first. I don't think he hit him on purpose either, but it is a coincidence. He's hit him twice. Wilson's up. He has reached on a fielder's choice, lined out and singled. And that's going to be a fly ball that'll end the inning. Ott camps under it and makes the catch. And the hit batter goes nowhere. We go to the top of the 9th. It's still a 6-3 ball game. Harry's still out there on the mound. And he's got Bresnahan, Jackson, and Kelly due up here. And Bresnahan's 1 for 3 with a double. He has flown out and popped up. And that's going to be a pop up down the short for out number 1. And here comes Travis Jackson. And he's 1 for 3 with an RBI. He's flown out and grounded out. And that's going to be a ground ball down the red. And that's a quick 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. And Kelly had a pitch hit homer and then stayed in the game on the double switch. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer. And this time they strike out Kelly. To end the inning, we go to the bottom of the ninth. Cardinals down by 3. Have a pitch hitter for the pitcher, and then we're back to the top of the order. See who's going to come off the bench here. And Ken Boyer's going to come off the bench. Why I didn't have Boyer playing against the lefty is unknown to me. Boyer will come off the bench here. See what Boyer can do here. Boyer's batting .429 on the year, no homers and 2 RBIs. And that'll be a swing and a miss. Rube strikes out Boyer for out number 1. And we're back to the top of the order, and Red's up now. Red is 1 for 4 today. He has singled, grounded out, popped up, and flown out. And that's going to be a ground ball down to Freddie. Fires across the diamond, and the Cardinals are down to their last out. Enos Slaughter, can he keep it going here? He's 0 for 3 with a walk, struck out, flown out, and grounded out. And that'll be another ground ball. Nope, that's going to be a swing and a miss. He strikes Slaughter out to end the inning and the game. And the Giants win 6-3. And the Giants, 6 runs on 8 hits and no errors. The Cardinals, 3 runs, 7 hits and no errors. Lindstrom, 2 for 4 with a homer. Terry, 1 for 3. You had Willie Mays, 1 for 4 with a homer. And you had Kelly, 1 for 2 with a homer. And the Giants didn't have many opportunities, but they took care of them. They only had 1 runner in scoring position, and they drove him in. Only left 3 men on base. Very productive. Johnny Mize tried to win the game himself for the Cardinals. 2 for 3 with 2 homers and 3 RBIs. Cardinals were 1 for 3 with runners in scoring position. They left 8 men on base. Hubbell goes to 6 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, walked 2, struck out 4, and gave up 2 homers to get his first win of the year. Rube comes on, pitches 3 innings, picks up his first save, 1 hit, struck out 3. Harry goes the distance, falls to 0-2, 8 hits, 6 runs, walked 1, struck out 6, and gave up 3 homers. Take a look here at the standings for the National League and the leaderboard. And you got the Pirates and the Cubbies tied for the lead. The Giants are now a half a game back along with the Braves. The Reds are 1 game back. Phillies a game and a half. Cardinals are 2, and the Dodgers are 2.5. Leading the National League in hitting is Ed Delaney, 405. Ralph Kiner for the Pirates now has 5 homers on the year. And Hack Wilson with 14 RBIs. And Bucky Walters for the Reds with a 0.56 ERA. Kid Nichols with 3 wins. And 3 pitchers tied with 2 saves. Delaney still leading the MVP voting, and Kid Nichols the Best Pitcher Award. And next game we'll have here on the channel will be the second and final game of this series against these Giants and Cardinals.
Jeff Tesru.
See who's going to be doing the pitching here in this game.
Pollitt.
You'll have Teslu going up against Pollitt in game number 2 of this series. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for reminders, and on your way out, hit that like button and leave a comment. Until next time, y'all have a great day and take care.